Hello, how are you doing? I hope you're all fine. Yes, in today's lesson, we are going to talk about addition of numbers. Addition up to 9,999. Okay, let's write it there. So that's our topic, okay? Up to 9,999. Okay, at the end of the lesson, that's the objective. At the end of the lesson, you should be able to add numbers up to 9,999. Is it a big number? Of course, no. So at the end of the lesson, you'll be able to do that. Okay, let's take a revision. If I ask you to add 60 plus 12, can you do that? How will you do it? First, the basic thing that you have to know is that first, you must write it in a vertical form. This form is vertical. This is vertical. This is vertical. So we write the 60 first plus the 12. 1 here, 2 there. Make sure the 0, the 2 is another 0, the 1 is another 6. And align it like this. Then we add, starting from the 1's place. Please, your right hand side first. So we start 0 plus 2 is what? You don't have anything. Then someone gives you 2. Now, how many do you have? You have 2. Now, 6 plus 1 becomes what? 7. That becomes the answer. So this is the basic one that I'm sure you know. But in this lesson, we're going to talk about the regrouping, the one that has a remainder. So let me take my duster and plan this. Let me give you an example. +53 plus 18. 53 plus 18. The first thing that we have to do is that we have to write in the vertical form. That's the first thing you have to do. So we write the 53, the plus is. So we write our 8 under the 3, we have the 1 here. Please, the arrangement is very, very important. You come to that. Now you start. 3 plus 8 is what? So you have 8 there, someone gives you 3, or you have 3 and someone adds 8 to it. How many do you have? I'm sure you can use your strokes to do it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plus 1, 2, 3. I normally want to do the bigger one first, so don't worry. Then you add it together. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now because it's 11, there are two numbers. You can't just write 11 there. No, please don't do that. Because it's two numbers, it's 11. Write 1, the one on your right hand side. The one at your right hand side. That's this. Write it here. And this one, bring it here. Let's put a circle around it so we don't forget. Hope you are following. Now let's come here. 5 plus 1 is what? 5, someone adds 1 to it, becomes 6. Then add the remainder to it. Remainder 1 becomes what now? Becomes 7. So 6 plus 1 becomes 7. And you write it here. You're done. Because the question has been given to you in the horizontal form like this, when you can write the answer there, then you are correct. Let's try the last example. Maybe the last. Or maybe I'll add one more to it. So number 2. 12 plus 96 is what? First, we arrange it in a vertical form, as I always say. So 12 plus 96. We start adding from this side. 2 plus 6 is what? That's 8, eh? So 8. 1 plus 9 is what? 10. Do I write all? Yes. I write all because there is no number after this. So I have to write all the 10. When we were solving the first one, the number 1, we found out that when we added the 3 and the 8, we got 11. There was another number here. So you have to send the remainder there. But this one, there's no number here, it's finished. So you have to write all the 10. So our final answer is 108. Let me give you a big number. Very big number. That's your trial work, okay? This is a very big number, don't worry. I'm sure you're able to solve it. Let's solve it together. What we have to do is that we write the first one. That's 5,683 plus 4,209. Now let's add. Starting from our right hand side. 3 plus 9 is what? That's 12. You can use strokes to do it. It's 12. So with the 12, you can see it's 2 numbers. There's another number here, so we have to put the remainder on top of it. So we write the one on our right hand side, which is the 2. Remember 1 here. 8 plus 0 is what? It's 8. You have it 8. No, and then you don't have it. No one adds any number to it. That's 0. 0 is like nothing. So no one adds a number to it. So you still have the 8. Plus your remainder of 1, making 9. There's no remainder again. Please, so just one number. So we continue here. 6 plus 2 is what? That's 8. 5 plus 4 becomes what? 9. You can use your strokes to check it over again. So this becomes our answer. You can now write it here. 9, 8, 9, 2. That's very simple. Sometimes they will put the question in this form for you, in a vertical form for you, and you're supposed to just answer it just like that, like this. That's good. So this is 4. Okay, don't worry. We have I'm using big numbers. Let's solve this. I've already done the first part for you. What you're supposed to write is in vertical, I've already done it for you. So you're just supposed to start adding from your right hand side. 8 plus 9 is what? 8 plus 9. That's 17. Use strokes. That's 17. 2 numbers. Just write the one on our right hand side. 7. We bring the remainder 1 here. Before you add the remainder, please add this and this. 9 plus 9 is what? That's 18. Use strokes. Plus our remainder. Making what? 19. Another 2 numbers. We have the one on our right hand side, which is the 9. Remainder 1. It comes here. Are you following? Now 3 plus the 4 becomes what? 7. 3 plus 4 is 7. Plus our remainder of 1. Making 8. Now there's no remainder. We continue here. 5 plus 6 is what? 5 plus 6. Use strokes. That gives you 11. That gives you 11. Okay, so we can now write all the 11 because there is no number here. I write all the 11 because there is no number here. That's the last set of numbers. It's finished. So we have this as the final answer. And when you finish, you can leave it here like that. If you use an eraser, use your eraser to clean the remainder on top. It's not nice to leave it there. Okay, use the eraser to clean the remainder on top. That's all. Your questions will be shown after the video. If you have any question, make sure you leave it. You send it to us on WhatsApp as usual on the WhatsApp page. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.